Normal consumer here. Modern day smartphones are jam-packed with technology. We got powerful cameras, powerful processors, and great build quality. Nowadays, features like fingerprint sensors, cameras, and photo screens are commonplace, but this wasn't always the case. So let's talk about 3 first features in the smartphone world and the devices that started these trends. But first, as usual, if you learned something new, if I can make you chuckle before the end of this video, if you like how I'm rocking, or if you just like my vibe, then go ahead, like and subscribe. And while you're at it, hit the little bell icon too to turn those notifications that way ding, you know when I upload something new. And back to it. So many people may know this and many other people may not know this, but the iPhone was not the first phone to use a fingerprint reader. It was the first to really popularize it, but it was beaten to the punch by the Motorola Atrix. But before that, there was the Pantech GI100, the first phone to incorporate a fingerprint scanner ever for added security. And the Pantech GI100 beat both the Atrix and the iPhone 5S by more than a couple of years. The Atrix released in 2011, the iPhone 5S came out in 2013, whereas the Pantech GI100 came out in 2004, almost a full decade before the iPhone 5S. The Pantech GI100 even had fingerprint authentication to discern which finger you were using, and fingerprint speed dialing. Not bad for a 2-decade-old phone. Now, selfies, portrait photos, videos, etc. We modern humans sure love documenting our lives. From what we had for lunch to that interesting yet frightening bug we just saw 10 minutes ago. Millions of pictures are snapped each and every day. And according to Samsung, it launched the world's first camera phone. But that can be disputed. Easily, actually. Chronologically, the Kyocera VP210 was first to come out in 1999. This phone had this camera on the front, facing the user, and once you took 20 pictures with the VP210, your storage was full. And this was followed by Samsung's SCH V200 in June of 2000. This phone also could take 20 pictures before filling up. However, the SCH V200 wasn't able to send the photos wirelessly which you just took. The camera portion had to be hooked up to a computer so you can take them off, and then you can email them. Lastly, of the phones claiming to be the first camera phone, we have the Sharp JSH04, and this phone came out in November 2000. This phone had the capability to send photos taken via email right from the phone, unlike the Samsung SCH V200. So although Samsung and Sharp claim to be the first, it looks like Kyocera beat both of them to the punch. And here's a bonus fact. The first camera phone to be available here in the United States was the Sanyo SCP-5300, aka the Sanyo Katana. Now, if I were to ask you what the first folding smartphone was, what would be your answer? Now, I'm assuming many of you would say the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 1, and now that would be a safe but completely incorrect answer. It's actually the FlexPad from Chinese company Royoli, a phone from a company I'm sure many people outside of techies have never heard of. Now, Samsung threw its weight behind foldable devices when it released the Galaxy Z Fold 1 in 2019, thus proving that the form factor can be useful and a commercial success. But Royoli and FlexPad definitely beat the South Korean behemoth to the punch by releasing December 8, 2018. And the FlexPad folded outward instead of inward like the Galaxy Z Fold family, and this meant that the folding screen wrapped around the outside of the phone. Honestly, I have never understood why that was ever a viable option for folding devices. Folding screens are already hella fragile, so basically exposing them to outside elements just seems like a terrible idea. But I'm not an expert, so there must be a reason for the design. Okay, we're going to stop there for today, but I would definitely be covering more smartphone first in the future. Things like first water-resistant smartphone, first phone to feature USB-C, and the first phone with a 90Hz and a 120Hz screen. But until then, if you enjoyed this video, if you learned something new, if I made you chuckle before the end of this video, or if you just like my vibe, then go ahead and like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell icon too to turn the notifications, that way, ding, you know when I upload something new. And please let me know what you think about this video down in the comments. That way I can improve. As usual, this has been Normal Consumer, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.